And we are live. Hey y'all, what's the going on? This is a late night live, okay? It's really giving every bit of last minute impromptu live. I just wanted to come and chit chat real quick around my mouth. I actually was gonna do a voiceover, but I said I'm just gonna hop on camera, you know what I'm saying, real quick, like check in with y'all, see what y'all giving tonight. Make sure that as you guys are coming in, you are supporting the video and the channel by liking the video. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, honey, go ahead and do just that. Okay. Let me go ahead and I want to make sure that I share it for the people that may be up a little late. You know what I'm saying? The people that may be up late and maybe need something to fall asleep to. Okay, let me go ahead and share that over here so that people know that we are live. Okay, because YouTube will definitely not send out the notifications after a certain amount of time. You feel what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and copy that. See, we have a few people in the chat. So again, we like to have the likes to match. Hello. Hello. All right. So I definitely want to talk about Ashanti and the situation going on with she and Nelly. Okay. Yes, a situation because I don't know if it's true or not. Okay. And we'll talk about that. But let me see who I want to talk about first. Okay. Let me go over here and just see who I had pulled up that I want to talk about first. Let's just talk about these people real quick, like Amy Robach and TJ Holmes real quick. These people here. So they're saying that, so first of all, y'all know Amy and her man, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, were a part of, was it Good Morning America? They were doing the show together. And of course, they both were married with children to somebody else. So they decided to take their little news show a little beyond the news desk and decided that they was gonna fiddle and daddle with each other. You know what I'm saying? So they over there kicking it, cheating on their spouses, made a decision that they're gonna divorce their spouses, and it got real messy. So much so they had to snatch them folks the hell up off the air. Okay. Let me check my audio real quick. Okay, good. So we over there. Okay. So them folks got snatched up off the air, and that was like last year, okay, around this time. I really think it could have been like in October, okay. Now what the people are alleging is that these folks are dating, their spouses are dating each other. I don't know how I really feel about that. Some part of me is like, if that's your way of trying to get back, then get back if you're trying to like get back at them. But then at the same time, I just kind of feel like y'all over there trauma bonding is what it's giving. And I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I like that for y'all. I don't know if that's going to be very healthy for y'all. Okay. So I just want to get into what they're saying that social media is saying about them. Okay. This is social media reacting to everything over here on the Shade Room. So somebody says, so let me be clear. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes exes, Andrew Shue and Marley Figby are dating. That's what the streets are giving. Okay. TJ Holmes and Amy spouses leaking the news that they're dating each other almost a year after the initial scandal is kind of messy. Yes, it is. It is kind of messy. But hell, I'm not tripping at the mess of it all because they was messy as hell for how they got together. But I would like to know, did TJ and Amy know that their spouses were dating each other when all of this shit went down? Did y'all know that and y'all was just waiting on the announcement to happen? Possibly. But at the same time, I just feel like it's giving trauma bonding. It is. And I don't think that's healthy. I really don't. I don't think that's going to be healthy for y'all. If y'all are dating, I pray to God that y'all are not spending majority of your time talking about their ass. High key. That's what I'm hoping. That y'all not spending most of y'all time up there running y'all damn mouth about them and what they got going on and what they doing and did they see the kids today and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Pisces Unicorn, for the super chat. Okay, the late night live video, always here to support. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, this is messy, girl. That's very messy, but you know, people gonna do what they want to do anyway. Kid just how they is. So I can't stop them, honey. Maybe they'll go on and be better mates to each other than they exes were. But girl, that's what they got going on. Let's see who else. Who else did I have over here that I wanted to chat about real quick? Like, let me check. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Jennifer Williams. Y'all know she got that boo that she dating, Mr. Christian. She is in love with that man. This woman, she really is in love with that man. They had an engagement party. Let me see if I can pull that up over here on the Shade Room, honey. Because they definitely had an engagement party. And I have to say, I think that Jen looked really nice, in my opinion. I thought her dress was very beautiful. I feel like the verdict is still out on her fiance. A lot of people don't know him, don't know what he got going on, don't know what his claim to fame is or anything. So I want love for Jen. I really do. I know she get a lot of backlash. A lot of people holding on to the fact that they feel like she's a weak individual. She talks a lot of crap. She can't back it up. Whatever your reasoning for disliking her, she makes poor choices in men. At some point, I would like to see any woman that makes poor choices in men get it right. Okay. I feel like Sierra probably was one of those people that made poor choices in men. I mean, she dated Bow Wow, she dated Future, she dated who else? 50 Cent, I think. So I feel like Sierra made poor choices and then she eventually got it right. So I'm kind of hopeful that Jen too is going to be one of those people that's going to get it right. Even though my issue with Christian is this, and it's not his fault. And again, we don't know a whole lot about him, but watching Basketball Wives, and this man sat up there and said he invests people's money for them. Listen, for me, okay, for me, it's the giving DJ Envy and that whole situation. Whenever I hear somebody talk about investing other people's money for them, it's giving sketch. Okay. And then I feel like he got a lot of different hustles. When you got a person like that got all these different hustles and stuff going on, that's another thing because it's like, which one are you truly focused on though? Because you got your hands in a lot of different pots. It's giving hustle man Martin. So I don't know, Jen. I want the best for you. I will not be holding my breath. Okay, they understand that very clearly, girl. I will not be holding my breath, but I definitely wish you the best, and I hope that it works out. I mean, y'all look cute. You know, we know she in love with that man. That's what she said. So if that's how you feel, then I guess that's what the hell it is. Hello. Good luck. Girl, we hope that works out for you, Jen. Please, Lord, please don't let this man play her like the other ones have played her. Let's see. Who else we got going on? What else? Yeah, I want to talk about Lyrica and A1. We're running through these topics. I told y'all this gonna be quick. I just wanted to hop on and get my little 2 cents. Literally. Lyrica and A1. Now I don't know why I thought they had got back together. And for a lot of people that don't know, Lyrica and A1 were a part of one of the best franchises ever, in my opinion, of Love and Hip Hop, and that was Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay, she is one that is a singer, and I think she might be a producer as well and a writer. She's really talented in the music era. A1 is too. He's a producer himself, and he's worked with a ton of artists as well. Well, it seems like they're not together no more, and she may have. See, I thought they separated. So I really didn't even know anything about a divorce. But if you let Shade Room tell it, honey, they're saying that Lyrica Anderson is seeking to receive $1 million in music royalties earned during the marriage to A1 Bentley and the wedding ring amid divorce. They be so up and down though. And what's crazy is honestly, this may be sad to say, but it's not. I don't even know why they got married. Y'all relationship was already rocky as fuck. So I don't even know why y'all decided to go ahead and drive the hell off to Las Vegas where it's just y'all anyway. Because your parents wasn't really approving. And y'all decided to go ahead and get married. And then y'all ended up having that child. Okay. But y'all just really wanted to be together. I could see if it was a relationship where, everything was going great or whatever. Y'all ain't have no hiccups or whatever. Then eventually, things fizzled out. But I feel like y'all had enough signs in the beginning to know that this ain't really what you want, player. And y'all got into this marriage, and it really, for I feel A1, it really wasn't no different than what the relationship was for him. So it was just like he was still doing whatever the hell he do, and vice versa. And then now here we are, y'all over here about to get a divorce, and Miss Girl over here like, pay me for my pain, pay me for my time, and you can say the book because everything is mine. I wrote them motherfucking songs, okay? And I want my coin. But then this the other thing. What kind of contract did you see? I'm gonna have to run this by my man. Okay, he gonna have to talk about this over there on his channel because I'm trying to figure out what kind of contract or whatever Miss Lyrica had going on that your man owes you $1 million in royalties. You ain't do your split sheets. Y'all ain't do that. Like, I mean, did you just think because y'all was married that it was supposed to be split down the middle or something like that? You just expected he was going to pay you at a later time? Like, how does that work? Did y'all get a joint LLC and then put that on the split sheet, but he was in control of it and you never get your money? Well, let me see if they tell me anything in this little article here. Okay, so matter of fact, let me hop over here to Radar Online because Radar Online is going to give me more details. Because I'm just like, what kind of situation did y'all have that your man was pocketing $1 million of your royalties? Were you signed as a singer, songwriter, producer to your husband's label or something? Girl, see, this is where I feel like we talked about this last week when it came down to women letting their husbands be their managers. And it doesn't always pan out in the best way. I feel like we talked about that. I feel like this ain't no different, really. It's really not. Um, but let me get into this article real quick. So, yeah, they're saying that Love and Hip Hop star Lyrica Anderson is ready to move forward with her split from estranged husband A1 Bentley, stating in newly filed court docs that she believes her wedding ring should be awarded to her plus a cut of the $1 million they made in music royalties. Get that lady her money. Get that lady her money, especially if she sat up there and she worked with you and whatever else. Okay, get that lady her money. And also, why you ain't got the wedding ring? I feel like you should have the wedding ring too. I'm sorry. Like maybe an engagement ring you give back, possibly. I guess if he took you to court or something like that, or if you took him to court and wanted the engagement ring, I feel like he can keep it. You don't necessarily have to have that, but some judges feel like it was a gift. You gave it to her, so she gets to keep it. But when it comes to the wedding ring, let that lady keep that ring and get that lady her money. Let me see what else they talking about because I just need to know. She noted her wedding ring was acquired before the marriage in new court documents. Okay. They go on to say Anderson stated that she wants half of the substantial amount they made in music royalties during their marriage, and she feels Bentley is entitled to the other half. Okay, that's nice of you to say. That's nice of you to admit that he is entitled to a portion of that money. Okay, so she pulls in an average of $2,000 per month, noting October's earnings were around $10,000, but her expenses total around $3,920 per month, according to the docs. In her separate property declaration, Anderson also made note of bar stools as well as a bed and a dresser that she acquired after they called it quits. The now exes tied the knot in July of 2016 and separated in February of 2020. She filed for divorce in January of 2022 after more than 5 years of marriage. Girl, that shit had been so up and down. It's crazy. First of all, why do they have a pic? This is Megan Good. Oh, but that's the picture of a Lyrica that she holding with A1. But why is y'all using Megan Good in the article though? Bentley and Anderson got married in July 2016 and separated in February 2022. What they got to do with Megan? Megan somewhere in court standing behind Jonathan trying to support him while he over there telling another woman how he want her to be. So why is y'all bringing her into their mess when she got enough mess going on the other side of the damn coast? Y'all wrong for that. Y'all need to fix this. Go in Radar and edit this photo and snatch them out and put Lyrica in there. Because that is Megan Good. That is not no damn Lyrica with this curly hair here. Girl, let me keep going. Anywho, they're saying Anderson and Bentley share one child together. Previously discovered that she has now asked for primary custody of their 4-year-old son, Ocean, and requested that her estranged spouse be granted visitation. Mm-mm. Over the course of their relationship, both were accused of being unfaithful. Anderson had a paternity test done for their child to prove that Bentley was indeed the father of their son. Now, this is Lyrica here looking at him like he crazy. Absolutely. It's giving dusty and dirty. Let's keep going. The former VH1 personalities were candid about their troubles on The Conversation back in 2020. Looks like Bentley told her, "I did you wrong, made a mistake, cheated, you couldn't get over it. When someone makes a mistake, you're just done. Because if that's the case, you can be single forever." Girl, they used to be hella disrespectful to each other. And the most disrespectful thing you could do is sit your ass up there on that stage with your shirt open wide like that, like somebody's really interested. Girl, I miss that show. I ain't gonna lie. I miss his mama. I miss her mama cutting up, showing their ass. Like, I don't understand how y'all cancel this show and not bring it back, but y'all keep trying to bring us family reunions that we don't give a damn about with cast members that are lackluster. Okay, cast members that's on the X, Y, and Z list. Girl, they not even at the top of the list. Girl, they at the bottom, and y'all be bringing them to the front to entertain us for what? That's why I don't even be tuning into the family reunion for real. Like, and couples therapy or couples retreat. Girl, kiss my ass. Go take all that money that you was wasting on these rejects. Let me not say that because everybody's not a reject. There are some that I actually like. But the way that y'all over there spending that money, girl, y'all need to use that money and go and revamp this cast and bring those people back. Okay? Because let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody's talking about. Ray J and Prinky, the Hollywood Ray J and Prinky don't hit the same. Okay? The Ray J and Prinky down there in Miami ain't got on the Ray J and Prinky in Hollywood. Okay, y'all done took these people out of their element and they don't even know how to act. Okay, hear me when I say they don't know how to act. Pick their ass up and put them back on the coast that they need to be on. Okay, because that's when we really gonna get some good entertainment out of Ray J and Prinky. They so damn lost down there in Miami, they all in other folks' business and stuff that don't nobody really give a damn about. Amara and Safari, we really don't give a damn about Amara and Safari. We don't care about what they're doing. Bring Ray J and Prinky back over here to Hollywood so we can see what pool he finna throw her in next. Okay, so get that together, please. All right, but let's keep going. What else was they over here saying about these people? Okay. Anderson explained that trust was an issue for her at the time, adding, "I just have a really hard time being with someone that I don't think is going to be completely faithful. We haven't officially got divorced." It looks like she says, "I don't really know what's going to happen, what's going to end up happening. For now, there's a lot of co-parenting going on. And of course, we have Ocean. He is the first priority. And if it's not about us right now, it's about him. He's innocent. And it's fair to just be the best mom and dad." Well, I wonder how that's been going for y'all. The co-parenting. It's probably been some timey for the most part. It's been all right. They've been doing what they can. They probably still been arguing and stuff like that because that's what they like to do. That's what they do best. But at the end of the day, if that lady sat in those rooms with you and wrote songs, produced songs, put her hooks on songs and help you sell songs or whatever, or put her vocals on tracks and help you sell them, give that lady her money. And it's nice of her to even say that you should at least get half of that. So definitely pay Lyrica, pay her for her talent, because I think that she's very talented. But Lyrica, where the hell you stay at, girl, that your expenses is only $3,920? You can't be living in LA, girl. You must be all the way out on the outskirts. That's all your expenses is. But I think it's a nice and it's cute that you bring in at least $2,000 a month off of your music. She pulls in an average of $2,000 per month. Some part of me feel like you lying, but I think that's cute if you getting something like that off of your music, because some people not getting nothing. Some people getting a little something. In October, her earnings was around $10,000. Okay, so if your payments is about $3,920, you could stretch that out. Bills will be paid for about the next 3 months. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. You can come up with the difference, but that's what's up. Hey, I'm here for you getting paid for your talent now. So yeah, hopefully you get your coin, girl, and you get your divorce so you could go ahead and move forward with your life. Okay. Let's see what else we got over here in the arsenal. Whew, girl, you know what? I think his name is Spring Break now. It is Spring Break. I can't take it, girl. One thing they're gonna do is revamp their names. Like Young Bird, baby, Young Bird changed their name to Hitmaker and did a whole turnaround. Girl, I'm not even gonna lie. I was hearing Hitmaker at the top of songs and didn't know who the hell he was till he got on Love and Hip Hop. I said, "Oh, that's him." And you know what? I feel like I had been watching Love and Hip Hop for a minute before I realized Young Bird was Hitmaker. And as troublesome as he is, he do make some good songs. Ain't we tired of it? Ain't we tired of the people? It be the most troublesome folks that be making that has some of the best art. That's crazy, girl. But that's just how they is, okay? Who else did I want to speak on? Let me check. Let me check and see who else. Monica. Um, come here, girl. Let's have a chat. Monica the singer. And can I just say I adore Monica for the most part. Um I feel like she's still my favorite singer. I have not replaced her for many years. It's always been who's your favorite singer? Monica. Always has been her. I haven't quite replaced her with anyone else yet. Y'all let me know who y'all favorite singers are. I know a lot of people finna say Brandy, the vocal Bible. Ain't that's what they call her? But mine has always been Monica because I don't know. I just feel like I connected with more of her songs. When I used to come home from school after junior high school, like as I'm waiting for Maury Povich to come on, hello, you are not the father. Um, I would play her album all the time. Don't take it personal. I would play this out of that. But Monica, I wanted to talk real quick because I was trying to understand why did you feel the need to respond to a comment that was in the comment section of the shade room. You could have overlooked that like you overlooked all the other ones, right? So let me share my screen over here, girl, on this side so y'all can see. All right. So it looks like Monica was hanging out with Nelly and Ashanti, who we'll talk about in just a second. And she's out there with her boo because y'all know she got a new boo. It has been rumored. I don't know if she's put him on her page, but I had definitely been hearing, rumblings about the new guy that she had been dating and people kind of catching them, in the same location or whatever the case is or whatever. Right. So then somebody got in the comments once they posted this Nelly's black and white ball, right? They said the couple was later joined by Monica and her man Anthony. So somebody said, Anthony, where's C Murder at? So instead of Monica going on about her business, because we all know where C Murder at, lock the fuck down, girl, clank to the clank, because we all know where he at, honey. Monica decided to respond and says, OMG, I haven't said his name in 2 years. Can y'all follow my lead? Like y'all did when I brought him up, like one band, one sound, like that ain't with him no more. Like, don't bring him up, don't talk about him. And I'm over here like, Monica, you got a whole new man, girl. You could have just skipped over that. You didn't even have to respond to that. That was whack. You make too much money to ever do that. Like, girl, you did not have to respond to that. And I was like, well, maybe she responded because her dude he don't care. Like, it ain't that big of a deal. He ain't really tripping off of it. Like, who cares? Like, I know he ain't finna get my girl that nigga locked down. Well, I said, I don't know how that man may feel about anything, to be honest. And I say that because you have some men that are upset still with women that can't get over men that have passed away. So I do believe you have men out here that are jealous of men that are dead, not coming back. So even though right now C Murder is locked down and getting out, don't mean your man ain't feeling no way, girl. Like you over there commenting on this thing, talking about this man. I feel like, then she came out with another post talking about how she got her heart broke or whatever. So I gotta find that one and tell y'all what she said because she felt the need to, further elaborate on this situation. I mean, it's her business. She could do what she want to do with it. But I was like, girl, you ain't owe them folks no explanation. You ain't have to talk about it. You ain't have to say nothing. So this one Monica said. She says, well, here it is in short. I got my heart broken again. Girl, one thing a jailbird gonna do is break your heart, girl. I swear y'all don't get enough of damn love after lockup. Y'all be thinking they gonna be different because they locked down. Girl, please. I be feeling like they be having too much access to the outside. Too much access. Girl, and honestly, I saw something. I think it was on TikTok. I don't know where I saw it at. But some of these prisons, like overseas, some of them, I think it was overseas. Girl, they look like apartments. They don't look like prisons. Okay, these people get a whole room with a kitchen, got a microwave in it, got a cable. Girl, that shit is giving dorm room. Hello, girl, that is wild. I'm like, okay. Girl, I mean, get that to the people that probably did a little weed or something like that. Girl, now if they a mass murderer, they shouldn't be able to live like the regular living is able to live now. Okay. I don't know what that man crime was. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I feel like that was in Australia, but I don't know what that man crime was. But that man was living large, baby, living better than some of the people in America. Hello. Anywho, Monica says, I got my heart broken again, and that's okay. I learned yet another valuable lesson. I went through it, got over it. Now I can laugh about it. She says, life continues. I feel great that through it, he has representation to one day be free. Let's move forward. Girl, we could have been moved forward. What you talking about? You ain't even have to respond to that comment. You could have moved forward. All that time you spent texting these people on IG, you could have went and text your nigga. Okay, that's just what I'm saying. You could have went and text your man. But you're gonna do what you want to do anyway, because again, that's just how you is, honey. So I'm not gonna complain too much about it because that's your business. So let's keep going. Speaking of somebody else, I don't think I touched on Miss Sheryl Le'Ralph, honey, and her husband. Y'all, Sheryl Le'Ralph is just now moving in with her husband after 15 years of marriage. Okay. After 15 years of marriage, she is just now moving in with this man. What the reasoning is, I don't know. They had been in a bi-coastal relationship, and now somebody is over there spilling the tea about them just now moving in together after 15 years. Let me say, I'm not mad at this. I am not mad at this. Before I got, my man, listen, I was like, I used to say, I think I want to live in two separate houses. I don't know why. I think I had just grown content with just not living with another man in like years. Like it had been over 5 years. Like, once you get set in your ways and you like things to be a certain way, this, that, and the other, da, 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 blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you like things a certain way. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to want to move in. You know what I'm saying? When we talked about moving in together, I was here for it, but I slick was not here for it, for real, for real. I don't know. He wasn't going for this shit, though. That's number one. First of all, he wasn't gonna go for this shit. That's period. Okay. I was gonna be okay with you be over there. I'll be over here. You be over there. I'll be over here. You know, but he wasn't gonna have this. That's just on P. So, and it's so funny because I enjoy, I really enjoy living with him, and I be thinking like, dang, I really did like think about that. Like, if I got married, I think I would want to live in a separate house than my man. I don't know why. I just think I would just want my freedom and my space a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm with him, I be wanting all his time. So all this I was talking, girl, I was capping. It had to be capped. It had to be capped. Okay, he could be upstairs and I'm over there FaceTiming him, and he like, you just finished talking to me. I understand that. Okay, but I have more I want to say. All right, when are you done with work? So I'm always, we enjoy being under each other for the most part. So I mean, I don't really, my mindset it has changed, but for them, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it. I wonder what some of these comments are saying. Somebody said, I'm team whatever works for you at this point in life. I know that's real. Somebody said that's probably what helped make their relationship last so long. It could have possibly. Somebody else said, listen, they are on to something. Yeah, okay. Someone says, yo, this definitely would be me, married but living in different households. I'm glad people are finding expert ways to connect without burning out their relationship, trying to do what society thinks is normal. Listen, for the most part, I'm always team whatever floats your boat, girl. I don't have to live that life. I might talk about that life, meaning yours. Okay. I might give my little 2, 3 cents on your life, but ultimately, girl, do what's gonna work for you because I don't have to live it and I don't have to pay it. Hello. Somebody says, I understand because I used to love a NIGGA to death, but I love my own space. LOL, I can be over there every day, but I'm gonna go home. Okay. Listen, listen. I understand, girl. One day y'all are going to learn that grown people live life on their own terms. Ooh, this includes relationships and all that go along with them. Folks do what works for them, and I advise that you do the same. And listen, I have to agree. I have to agree. And I wonder how those comments are going to hit when it comes to the Nelly and the Ashanti situation. Okay. But before we get into Nelly and Ashanti, all right, I do want to touch on real quick Jonathan Majors. Whew. The verdict is still out on Mr. Jonathan Majors. He's at trial right now, from my understanding, for the alleged assault that took place on his ex-girlfriend or girlfriend at the time. Um, we don't know what's gonna happen. All right, Jonathan is still saying that he is not guilty, but the DA is feeling like they have enough cause to take it to trial. I'm kind of up in the air. I don't know if he did it, didn't do it. I feel like whatever happened in the vehicle, whatever happened in the house, I do feel like it's shared fault on both sides. Even though the ex-girlfriend was charged, the DA wasn't going to have her arrested or anything. It's like, it is what it is. We're not moving forward with it. So what you want to do? And I feel like they ain't move forward with it because it could potentially hurt their case in a sense. If she would have been jailed or whatever, and they try to present that in front of the jury or whatnot, that would actually make their client look super bad. But I guess, I don't know. I feel like the DA often pursues a lot of cases that they don't have enough evidence on. In my opinion, I don't know what kind of evidence they got on Jonathan, but I'm just saying that to say I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have enough, but wanted to try him so bad because, one, he's black, and two, because of who the hell he is. They do this to regular black men on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Where they don't have enough evidence, and then they still want to push forward and try the case and stuff like that. But they might have enough evidence. I wish that this case was actually being televised, because with it not being televised, and I love me some Law and Crime, shout out to them. With it not being televised, you leave it to the interpretation of the media to bring it back to you how they digested it, which is similar to the Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion situation. It was a lot of, in my opinion, misinformation and things that was going about, because we couldn't watch the trial for ourselves to get like a clear indicator on what's really happening in the courtroom. We had to rely on the thoughts and opinions and notes of other people. And I feel like that's the same thing with this Jonathan Majors situation, because this is what they tried to say, or not tried to say. This is what they're saying according to ABC News. Okay. They're saying that, first of all, Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend plays recording. Hold on. This is, yeah. Okay. Plays recording. So see, this is interesting. Give me 1 second, because what they're reporting is a little different. Jonathan Majors allegedly told his white ex-girlfriend that she needed to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama and make sacrifices for him because he's a great man. So I'm trying to see if this is going to be any different. Okay, I'm about to read one piece from the Neighborhood Talk, and let's see where they may have gotten their information from. All right, they don't say exactly where they got the information from. Then we'll read what the Shade Room is saying, because I didn't even know it was an audio recording of what was being played. Okay, then I'll get back to the point I was trying to make. But according to the Neighborhood Talk, they're saying neighbors get into this. Yesterday marked the first official day of Jonathan Majors' DV trial, and it's safe to say that it started off with some wild accusations. During the prosecutor's opening statement, they claimed that Jonathan told his white girlfriend to be the Coretta to his Martin, the Michelle to his Barack. In court, Manhattan Assistant District Attorney Michael Perez stated that Grace Jabari, which is the girlfriend, the woman accusing Jonathan of abuse, was subjected to toxic treatment from Jonathan throughout their 2-year relationship. Perez said Jonathan was emotionally manipulative and would often do things towards Grace that would make her react negatively. Perez said Jonathan would try to dictate where Grace would go and who she would hang out with. He even claimed that Jonathan wanted Grace to sacrifice the parts of her life to emulate the dynamics of Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King and Barack and Michelle Obama. He told Grace Jabari that she needs to live up to the standards of Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama to make sacrifices for him, because he told her, "I'm a great man." He told her that she needed to comport herself in the way he needed her to be. All right. So that's what the neighborhood talk is actually over here reporting. That's what they saying. Now he has been getting dragged because people like, not you want this white lady to act like a black one when all you had to do was go get a black one, girl. Okay, that's what the people saying. All right. I'm just telling you what the people saying. Now let's get into what the shade room say. They said Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend plays a recording in court where the actor allegedly demanded her to behave like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama. See, this hits different. And this is what I'm saying about with the media. They feed you different types of stories. First of all, Neighborhood Talk, who typically credits where they get it from, they didn't credit it this time. So I'm like, is that like, did y'all alter what y'all wrote to make it be a certain way? Or did y'all just copy paste it, put it on your page, but just then, forgot to credit whoever it was from? But either way, the way the Neighborhood Talk had it listed, they never said it was a recording. Shade Room is saying there was a recording, and they're citing ABC News for this. So they're saying during the second day of the Jonathan Majors assault trial, his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari detailed what happened in their past relationship. Jabari claims Majors first became angry with her in December of 2021 and described several instances of him being mean or aggressive. Now, according to ABC News, in the incident, she was going to meet his dogs. Jabari said Majors gave her specific instructions for behaving around the dogs. During the incident, she told Majors how an ex had a dog, and she said Majors became angry and raised his voice. Jabari told the jury, "It was the first time I felt scared of him." As she continued her testimony, she described a time in June of 2022 when she went to a festival with poor cell phone service, and the Creed actor was not very nice about it. The jury also heard a recording of Major shouting at her, demanding that she behave like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama. In the recording, Majors allegedly said, "I'm a great man, a great man. I do great things for my culture and for the world." Girl, no, he did say that. Did he say that on the recording? What great things has he done? I'm just trying to understand what the hell is he talking about. What has he done for the culture in the world? So you don't know either? Oh, okay. Well, I'm just trying to understand, girl. Let's keep going. He added, "2 nights ago, you did not do that," which took away from the plan. In addition, Jabari claimed that Majors would get upset with her and would threaten suicide. Girl, this is messy here. This here is messy. Okay. So they're saying on their end that there was a recording of him saying this. So I'm sure TMZ is gonna get access to the recording at some point. At some point, we're gonna hear it. All right. But Jonathan, baby, you sound crazy. You sound crazy. You definitely is giving a few screws may have been loosened up while you was over here talking about you was doing great things for the culture. And so was that a monologue? Did she record you doing a monologue? Because if so, just say that. Because you know what I'm saying? Because the way you be out here dressing in some of the movies, you're a really good actor for a particular setting in time, kind of like Journey Smollett. She does phenomenal when she does the back in the day, like 80s type of throwback type of films. I don't know what you call them, but yeah. So I mean, I don't know, maybe you had a script from back then or something, and you were telling somebody to be like Coretta and Michelle, but Michelle would be more recent. So how throwback was it? Because if you were doing a monologue and she recorded that, then that's all you had to say. But because this right here is giving a piece of unhinged. What do you mean? All right. And I'm going to be honest with you, Jabari, and I'm going to let the people chew me accordingly, long as they add the right seasoning. Hello? I wish I would tell my man to do something with the dogs and how to act around the dogs, because I'm trying to protect you from getting your ass bit. Hello? And you turn around and tell me what the fuck your ex got. I don't give a what your ex got. Don't tell me about, is you with that hoe now? So I feel like he probably should have cussed you the hell out. Like, girl, no ma'am. Why is you bringing up an ex when he trying to save your life from getting chewed the hell up by these dogs? Am I stupid? I could be, and that's fine. That's fine. But don't tell me about what kind of dog that hoe got. Okay? I don't give a fuck about that dog. That dog ain't over here. Give what you did with that, like, girl, what? So he should have cussed you the hell out or whatever. He said something, he got angry. Okay. What else you got in your arsenal, girl? What else happened? Tell us more. We need juicier stuff. Okay. If I was your attorney, bitch, that's not gonna cut it. We're gonna need a little more. Cause girl, I've been to cuss your ass out too. You over there talking about a dog. We need a little more hardcore evidence that we're gonna be able to pin him to the cross. Okay, you're gonna have to bring us a little bit more. Girl, what the fuck is that? Girl, what else happened? Talk about a goddamn dog. Girl, if you don't get the hell on up out of here with that shit, girl, what? I need to be more like Coretta Scott. And see, here's the thing. Here, this is what I really was getting at. This is my point here. My thing is this. Out of all of the things that were discussed in trial on today, why did you guys think that it was very important for America to know that he wanted her to act like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama? How does this help us? If y'all don't cut them motherfucking cameras on in that courtroom so we can see what the hell going on, because this is where the media and my attention gets to feed to us whatever it is that they want, because the transcripts ain't gonna come out till later, and by that time, who the hell gonna really be talking about it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the dangers of it, because they can kind of shape his image a bit more based on how they tailor these damn stories about him. You feel what I'm saying? So in how I like to see, okay, boom. So we heard what her lawyers and stuff said. Okay, boom. So has his attorney gone up yet? When do they go up, and what is their response going to be? How they going to clean up this Coretta Scott King? How they going to do that the way Young Thug attorney got up there and tried to clean up what thug meant, what thug life meant, and what slime is? Who? Oh no, Lil Wayne started saying that wasn't my client. Okay. What a nigga said, thug is truly humble under God. That's what that is. YSL? What? My client? That's a clothing brand. Are you crazy? So I'm trying to find out how they finna flip it. What is the response going to be? Girl, cut the cameras on and stop playing with America. Stop playing with America. Cut the camera. Some stuff should just, if they gonna be high profile, let it be high profile and cut the cameras on, so we can see what the hell going on. Shit, come on, okay? Cut the cameras, dead ass. Cut the cameras on, dead ass. Cut them on. Cut them on so we can see what's really going on. Okay? Ooh, so I just had to say real quick, I'm not trying to discredit this young lady because I wasn't there. I don't know. But I'm just being honest with my opinion on, don't come to us talking about some motherfucking dogs and how he got upset because you brought up your ex. Girl, that ain't, why is we talking about ex dogs that don't even fit here? Okay? And that ain't got nothing to do with where we at today. All right, so y'all sitting over there talking about something. He would say things that would negatively affect her. Where is it? Where is the negative? I think it was on they thing. Let me see. Jonathan was emotionally manipulative and would often do things towards Grace that would make her react negatively. No, bitch, that made him react negatively because you talking about some damn dogs that your ex had that ain't got nothing, and you ain't even paying attention to how to take care of the dogs that's in front of you so they don't chew your ass up. Like, girl, what? No. So that's why I need to hear what both sides is saying, honestly, because, really ain't nobody right in this situation, because I think y'all was over there tussling. But anyway, girl, let's keep going. Let's keep going, because y'all over here on some foolishness, ain't it? All right. I want to talk about this couple here. Nelly and Ashanti. Oh my God. Let's talk about Nelly and Ashanti because people are alleging that they are indeed pregnant, okay, with Ashanti's first child and his third child, okay? I don't know what is true. US Weekly reported on it, and we'll get into their article or whatnot. But US Weekly reported on it, and I'm inclined to believe that it's actual factual. But I also know that sometimes these major publications can get things wrong. But they are listing this as an exclusive as though they heard from a source. I would prefer if you heard it directly from the source, not a source of, but directly from Ashanti's mouth. But they're not quoting that. Okay. Now, this particular video, and I don't know if it's playing music or not, but I'm going to show y'all real briefly, and then I'll probably snatch it down if it's playing music. But I know this was one of the videos that started to go viral of Nelly like rubbing her stomach and she touching her stomach. So it made a lot of people question, like, oh my God, could she be pregnant?
Before we go, before we go, y'all look at Sean, Miss Ashanti. Hold on, what that record at, baby? My boy Cardinal Haynes. Oh God! And I want everybody. It was almost that time. That's what I'm talking about. But I want everybody, especially the women. I want to hear y'all say, "Seal the deal."
Seal the deal.
Say, seal the deal.
Seal the deal.
Ooh.
All right, so y'all just saw them over there touching on the belly and stuff, but the way Nelly kind of the way both of them kind of reacted made me think that they're not pregnant. All that laughter and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I don't even know what made Ashanti even put her hands there to begin with. So I want to hear out of Ashanti's mouth that she's pregnant. I would like to hear from her that she's pregnant. Now, there were other shots of her on stage performing, and from the side, it did kind of look like she had a bulging stomach, like she could potentially be pregnant, which is why she probably wore the dress that she wore. But it also could be that she's just bloated right now. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not necessarily sure. Like, I just rather hear that from her. Now, if she started playing with us the way that Chloe Bailey, I'm sorry, keep trying to put a baby in Chloe. I'm sorry, honey. If if she tries to play with us like Halle Bailey does, then it's yeah, girl, you prego. Okay. Use giving prego. All right. But I don't know, because y'all know Ashanti loves showing off her body. And I was listening to the Breakfast Club and they was trying to say that, oh, you'll know whether she's pregnant because here go DJ Envy with his most ignorant ass. He says, well, you'll know if she's pregnant because if not, she ain't gonna be showing off her. No. Or what's that, Charlemagne? I'm sorry. It's sad I can't identify which one. But anywho, they were talking about how she won't be showing off her body because Ashanti always shows off her body. Like, if she ain't showing off her body, then she pregnant. And it's like, but plenty of women show off their bodies when they're pregnant, though. So I don't think that would stop anything. I think Ashanti would look great pregnant. Y'all see Sierra? Sierra ain't stopping showing that body and that belly. Okay, but if she were, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm saying the same thing similar to them, because if you start trying to play in our face, though, don't play in our face. You too grown for that. Leave that for the young girls like Hallie. You too grown to play in our face, to be wearing these different big type of attires. We see the fullness in your face, and then you over there trying to finesse us like you ain't pregnant. Okay, don't do that. Just go ahead and come on out with it. You grown. You made your decision. You grown as hell. Okay, but let's real quick get into what US Weekly had to say. Ashanti is pregnant, expecting her first baby with boyfriend Nelly. They're saying Nelly and Ashanti are welcoming their first baby together. A source exclusively tells us the baby will be Ashanti's only child, while Nelly, who's 49, shares a daughter, Chanel, who's 29, and a son who's 24 with his ex-girlfriend or whoever she was at the time. All right. They said Ashanti first sparked pregnancy speculation over the weekend when she attended Nelly's Black and White Ball in St. Louis with her partner. During the event, the Only You singer put her hand on her stomach while on stage with Nelly, and he did the same. According to a fan video shared by TMZ, the couple broke into laughter after seemingly hinting that they are expanding their family. All right. Now, this is the part that got me, and I'm not going to play it, but y'all may see it on TikTok. But what got me was them, they kept playing her song, Baby, 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 Baby. Like they just kept playing that. And I'm like, okay. And then the next song that came on was "Ah Baby." Ah, and I'm like, okay, are y'all trying to say "Ah Baby"? "Ah Baby." Like what is it really giving? What's going on? Are y'all pregnant? Okay, I'm sure y'all will want to make a better announcement than that. Because one thing the blog's gonna want to do, honey, is try to make that announcement for you. But I do believe the neighborhood talk, I know for a fact neighborhood talk took their post down, and I believe the shade room also took the post down after they announced that she was pregnant. But it looks like US Weekly kept it up. So they're hearing from a source. We don't know if that's true or not, but they're saying that Ashanti is indeed pregnant. And if so, congratulations. I mean, I believe she's 40 plus years old. If that's something she wants to do with her big grown body, she can do that with whoever she chooses to do that with. Okay. If that's on her. Um, it definitely sparked a lot of conversation because people were like, "Oh, that's so great," because they spin the block on each other after 10 years. They're back together or whatever the case is. Now they're pregnant. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Some people are like, "No, she's not even engaged. They're not even married. And this is the L that you taking. You kind of going backwards." A lot of people just had a lot of things to say. And this is one of the people, one of the individuals that had something to say. Let me go ahead and get her video up. A lot of people was not really feeling Miss Ma'am and the things that she had to say. Okay, so let me get that for y'all. And she's a TikToker, so we'll check her out. See what she's talking about.
Remember when I told y'all that there's somebody out there for everybody, and what one woman is not willing to accept, another woman is there with her hands out waiting for crumbs? That's exactly the situation that reminds me of this whole Nelly and Ashanti relationship, right? He was with that other woman for nearly a decade. And she went on that show and she said, "I don't want to be just a baby mama. I want to be a wife. Like I want it to be love, marriage, baby, and in that order. And in that order." And we don't know why they broke up, or at least I don't know why they broke up. And now
Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back.
one woman is not willing to accept, another woman is there with her hands out waiting for crumbs. That's exactly the situation that reminds me of this whole Nelly and Ashanti relationship, right? He was with that other woman for nearly a decade. And she went on that show and she said, "I don't want to be just a baby mama. I want to be a wife. Like I want it to be love, marriage, baby, and in that order. And in that order." And we don't know why they broke up, or at least I don't know why they broke up. And now he's rebounding with Ashanti, and let's just call it what it is. It's a rebound, sis. Like, it's a rebound. I hate to see Ashanti going out bad like this, because honestly, when I saw that she was pregnant, in my head, I said, yikes. Because already, sis, and why didn't you make him marry you? But this is a middle-aged man who did not marry the woman that he was engaged to for 7 years. And he's probably not going to marry Ashanti either. And if we're really keeping it a buck, probably the only reason that he's with Ashanti is because he's already middle-aged and he's nearing the end of his life. And he wants somebody to spend the rest of his life with, and he wants a kid. And Chantel was not going to give him a kid without marriage. A lot of black women are too comfortable being the baby moms. Now, Chantel was like, "I'm not going to be a baby mom." But Ashanti was like, "Oh, please, please love me. I'll be your baby mom." Girl.
I typically like a lot of what she has to say. When her clips go viral, I be in agreement with her. But this time I just couldn't fully agree with her. Am I tripping? I could have sworn Miss Jackson suffered um I don't want to put that on her, but let me see. I could have sworn that she may have suffered a miscarriage. Don't quote me, but I thought that they had a situation like that. Maybe she didn't. Maybe that was with somebody else. Okay, so when I pull it up, it looks like it may have been a situation with Floyd Mayweather and not necessarily with Nelly. Okay. But it looks like her and Nelly definitely talked about freezing, her eggs and stuff like that. So um yeah, I'm not sure, but I thought I knew I remember hearing something about that, but I thought it was with Nelly when she had, and when she suffered losses and stuff like that with pregnancies or whatnot. But I don't know. We don't know the situation. She could have been trying and they weren't getting pregnant, you know? I don't know. But as far as to label Ashanti a rebound, I don't really see Ashanti as a rebound to me. Y'all let me know if y'all do. I don't, and it's not because he was with Ashanti first for like a decade before he went on to Miss Jackson. Not That's not what I'm talking about. For me, I'm like he and Miss Jackson, I think had been broken up since like the pandemic. Cause I remember they were doing those pandemic commercials or whatever about the chips, and then next thing you know, they not even together, and the commercials are still running. So I believe they broke up somewhere around the pandemic. So it had already been some time before he even reconnected with Ashanti. I think he may have just seen Ashanti last year, and then this year sparks the rumors of them back dating or whatever the case is. So I'm like, I would have thought that if he was rebounding, it would have happened much sooner. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm just like, I think him and Miss Jackson weren't together for like 2 or 3 years before him and Ashanti, connected back with each other. So is that really a rebound? I don't know. I could be, misunderstanding it, but that's just how I'm feeling about it. Like that's why I don't consider Ashanti a rebound, not so much as the history, because a lot of people are like, no, Miss Jackson was the rebound. That's what you need to understand, because Ashanti really, she was there from the beginning, so she spin the block or whatever the case is. So that's what some people said. I can't say that Ashanti is really going out bad if she wants to have a child. You know what I'm saying? She might feel like he's a great dad, especially to the two kids that he does have, and she's familiar with him or whatever. Her family, his family know each other. Maybe she feels comfortable with the decision that she's making to choose him as her baby daddy. Possibly, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Um, then the other thing is you're like, why don't you why you ain't make him marry you? But see, that's the thing. Y'all love talking about how a lot of women aren't interested in being married. So how do you just automatically assume that that's something that Ashanti wants? Maybe she doesn't want to get married. Maybe she didn't even want no kids until now. Maybe she changed her perspective and was like, I've accomplished a lot. I think I'm at a good place in my life where I can, I could do that. I would want a child. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she thinks about life differently now. And maybe that don't mean she still want to get married. So I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. I mean, I feel like with her statements, it was a lot of assumptions and stuff that was going on. And that was the only thing I was just kind of like, I don't know if I 100% agree with that, because here's the gag. A lot of women go on and they get these rings and they get married to these people, and then they be some flawed ass niggas. So in all honesty, it really ain't no escaping the trash bag. Sometimes the signs are going to be very clear in the beginning, and you could tap out and you could dip out. And then sometimes it's like the ring don't mean shit, because you're thinking you got a great mate or whatever, and then years down the road you find out that it ain't what it is or what it was, and then you still could end up being that single mom. So I don't know. Like, that's where it goes down to whatever makes her happy, cool. And it's different to me a bit with them. They rich, bitch. Okay, they got a coin. They're gonna forever get a coin. Okay, regular people ain't got that. Y'all gonna have to think about life a little different when it comes to choosing yours. Hello. But Ashanti, in my opinion, gonna always be straight. So I hear what people saying, but I hear what she was saying, but I not really at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then, some people were like, oh my God, Nelly had them allegations out there about him. So why would she even, set herself up with a person like that, had the allegations out there about him? And for those people that don't know, girl, it was some essay allegations out there, girl. Let's get into it. Let's see what the people say. Okay. Now this article is coming from the Associated Press. Okay, and what they're saying, and this article is back from 2018. All right, I did not know all of the details. I had felt like I heard something about it. I was like, I think there was a situation. I don't know if it was thrown out. Like, I don't know what happened with that. So I had to do a little search. Okay, and we found the Associated Press, and this is what they're saying. Rapper Nelly settles with woman over SA lawsuit. The rapper Nelly has agreed to settle a lawsuit filed by a woman who alleges that he arred her on his tour bus in a suburban Seattle area, then defamed her when he claimed she made up the accusation. Settlement terms between this woman and Nelly haven't been disclosed, and a dismissal order filed Monday in the King County Superior Court shows both sides agreed to pay their own attorney fees and costs. When I see something like this, in my opinion, I am not no legal expert. I am not no attorney, none of that. I'm just telling y'all what I see when I look at stuff, when I see this, okay? I see that she ain't getting no fucking money out of Nelly, because I refuse to believe that you were trying to sue him and he paid you just that, and you didn't include your attorney or your any other court costs or nothing. So the fact that y'all both gonna pay y'all own kind of got my eyebrow raised just a little bit, ma'am, just a little bit. But I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened, girl. I'm just telling you. Now, they're going on to say that Nelly's lawyer said in an email that no money exchanged hands, whereas the woman's lawyer disputes the assertion but said she couldn't comment specifically. Okay, so maybe some money did change hands. All right. Maybe when Nelly's attorney said no money changed hands, he was being funny, because technically ain't no money changed hands because it was sent via wire. Who knows? Hello. So let's keep it going. I don't know. They're saying, asked by the newspaper if the woman still stands by the allegations detailed in the lawsuit. All right. They said her attorney said 100%. Now, police arrested Nelly on October 7th after this young woman reported that he SA'd her on his tour bus in the city of Auburn. An Auburn police investigation found probable cause for an assault, but prosecutors decided against charging the rapper, citing that the accuser would not cooperate. So what was the probable cause y'all had? And then for her not to cooperate, I would want to believe, I am not going to lie, I would want to believe that she would have cooperated if she was going to turn around and put a lawsuit on you. I need all my evidence. I need all my evidence because you're going down. I need all my evidence because you was going down, baby. All right. But they're saying that she didn't cooperate. Now they go on to say that Nelly's attorney said the accusations were fabricated. Afterwards, they're saying Nelly's attorney issued several public statements contending the then unidentified woman had made up her claims. Now, the then 22-year-old woman, who was a student at University of Washington, sued Nelly in December, and he responded by countersuing her for defamation, contending their sexual encounter was consensual. His claims also were dropped under the dismissal agreement. The Associated Press generally doesn't name people who say they are victims of sex crimes, but her attorney said the young lady agreed to be identified publicly. Okay. And this coming from the Associated Press, who I trust more than a lot of these people. I ain't saying she no liar because I was not in the building. But I am finding this to be a piece interesting. I don't want to victim blame anyone or victim shame anyone. Hello? I just want to call into question things that I see here. I am surprised that she would allow her name to be so public. That's interesting to me. I probably don't want nobody to know my name, but if that's okay with you, that's you. That's you. I didn't experience it. You did. But it would make some people be like, were you seeking some type of attention? Okay. In addition, y'all pay for y'all own attorneys. So then I question, was there really a settlement? Or did you see that he was suing you for defamation and then realize, yeah, we could settle. I bet. Yeah, I know I said what I said. I apologize. You go your way, I go my way. We good. We ain't even got to worry about it, fam. Like, nah, we'll just drop everything. We good. Because it seems like things got dropped after that defamation countersuit came flying. But again, IDK, girl, because like I said, I'm not going to put that on. I don't know, girl. I was not there. I'm just reading the breakdown of how they wrote this in the Associated Press. This article was not on like a hip hop blog or none of that stuff. So it wasn't written biasly. Okay. It was written straight. So based on how it was written, it's giving grow. What was it? What happened? That's a little confusing. Then it there was just a few things that were questionable for me. The not being cooperative, the wanting your name to be out there so people know who you are. The fact that no attorney fees or costs were paid, and the fact that once that defamation lawsuit came up to the front, then y'all trying to work out a dismissal and a settlement. I don't know what that man did, girl. I don't know what that man did. If he did, he should have to pay for what he did. Okay? If he did. So I'm with you on that, because nobody should be violated in any type of manner. All right? We do know that a deed went down, because obviously he's admitting that it did, but he's just saying that it was consensual. I don't know what it was, because I wasn't there. I just know what they put in the article. Okay? So that's where we at with that. So I don't know. It ain't stopping Ashanti. It didn't stop Miss Chantel. And any other women that slid his way. I don't know, girl. Just like it didn't stop some of these other people that's being reported out here for essaying all these lawsuits popping up over there in New York. Okay, it didn't stop Miami. Whatever happened with Cassie, unfortunately, Miami's still over there riding and dying and holding up signs. I don't know, but I definitely wish everybody happiness and healing overall. Okay, but I just wanted to come to y'all and share my thoughts on a few things real quick. Like that's all that's it. I just wanted to come and give y'all my thoughts just a little bit, and let you guys continue to have the conversations down below. Okay, that's all that I have for you guys tonight. I hope you guys have a great night, a great night's rest. Okay, be sure to like the video on your way out. All right, I am JamiThatsMe. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. Okay, at JamiThatsMe. Now I know y'all want the reviews for Real Housewives of Potomac, girl. All the other stuff, Married to Medicine, is coming. The plan is to get that to y'all tomorrow, but my patrons today got loaded with a ton of content, and I wanted to take care of them first. Okay, so I will work on getting to you guys, getting y'all exactly what it is that y'all want and need tomorrow. Okay, I did drop a snippet, so that'll buy y'all a little time until we get to the other shows that y'all want to talk about. All right, but again, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross somebody came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be